the end of 16 overs. Shubham Sharma, in the 3 overs that he has bowled, he has given away 31 runs while maintaining an economy rate of 10.33 runs an over, which could prove to be a cause of worry, as these runs that are coming in for DAV College Jalandhar now could prove to be crucial when they are defending their total. As the 7th, Rajveer Singh comes in to bowl the last over of his quota. The batsman misses the ball completely and it lands into the hands of the wicketkeeper for no run. Rajveer so far has taken 1 wicket and has given away just 15 runs, proving to be a great asset for his team. He comes in to bowl the second delivery of his over. The batsman places it away on the offside, but no run is scored as Rajveer goes in to collect the ball before the batsman could attempt a run. Rajveer gets ready to bowl the third delivery of his over. The batsman plays it down the ground and the ball crosses the fence for a 1 bounce 4. Much needed runs coming in for DAV College Jalandhar as Damandeep Singh strikes the ball straight over the head of the bowler for a 4. Damandeep Singh has looked to be in good touch with the bat as he has scored 16 runs of 15 deliveries, hitting 1-4 and 1-6 in the process and maintaining a strike rate of over 106. And the next ball comes in, the batsman tucks it away on the onside, but the fielder short fine leg comes in from the 30-yard circle, collects it, and the batsman crossover for a single. Two balls remain in the 17th over of this inning. The ball comes in, the batsman again attempts to hit it down the ground, but there is a fielder coming in and long off and he misses the catch. And the batsman cross away for a single. Arun Kalia was the batsman in danger, but jersey number 44 playing for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, Mahesh Adhikari was a fielder at long off who missed what could have been an easy breakthrough for his team. And this brings up the 100 for DAV College Jalandhar as they continue to bat on. The next delivery comes in, is defended carefully on the offside, and the fielder from backward point comes in, collects the ball, returns it to the bowler, returns it before 2 runs are completed. 1 run is added to the account of DAV College Jalandhar. 7 runs come off the over for DAV College Jalandhar as the score moves on to 101 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. Saurabh Batsara, the most successful bowler of his team, is brought back into the bowling attack by Shubham Sharma, the captain of his team. Saurabh so far has bowled 3 overs and has taken 4 crucial wickets and will be looking to replicate his success in the final over of his quota too. As a bowling change comes in, we see a lot of movement going in on the field as 3 fielders on the offside are covering inside the 30-yard circle and 2 on the onside inside the 30-yard circle. Saurabh comes in. The batsman plays the ball, piercing the gap on the 2 fielders on inside the circle on the offside, and the batsman crosses over for 1 run. DAV College Jalandhar did not have a great start to their inning and were looking to be in trouble, having lost 4 of their premier batsmen within the first 6 overs itself. But now their boat has stabilized and they are looking to be progressing towards a respectable total, which their bowlers could have a good chance at defending. Saurabh comes in with the second ball of his over. The batsman ducks it as a steep bouncer comes in towards him, and the ball lands straight in the hands of the wicketkeeper, who collects it cleanly, and no run is scored for DAV College Jalandhar. The next ball of the over comes in, is placed onto the is placed towards deep inside the field, with the fielder collects it and returns it to the wicket keeper as 1 run is scored for DAV College Jalandhar. Saurabh Batsara has so far in the 3 deliveries of his over has given away just 2 runs and has 4 wickets in his bag already, and will be eyeing a 5-wicket haul in the all-important Grand Finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket National Finals 2020. The 4th delivery comes under in. The batsman cuts the ball towards the third. The ball goes past the wicketkeeper and crashes into the boundary rope for a 4. Much needed runs coming in for Damandeep Singh, as his score moves on to 23 runs of 19 deliveries and adds 4 runs to the bag of his team, taking their score to 107 runs for the loss of 7 wickets at the end of 17.4 overs. Saurabh Batsara will be looking and trying hard to complete his 5-wicket haul as he comes in second last delivery of his quota in this match. Saurabh Batsara comes in with the second last delivery of his over. The ball is lofted straight to the hands of the fielder at long on, and it is a 5-wicket haul for Saurabh Batsara in the all-important Grand Finals of Red Bull Campus India 2020, and the 8th wicket falls for DAV College Jalandhar as troubles continue to increase for them. And Umaid Meena, the bowler who started off the proceedings alongside Saurabh, is the fielder at long on who completes the catch and helps Saurabh get to a 5-wicket haul in this game. A great bowling performance by Saurabh, as he has been economical and has been taking wickets at regular intervals, disrupting the batting attack of DAV College Jalandhar. The next batsman coming in for DAV College Jalandhar will be Sukhdeep Bajwa, donning jersey number 1. A change of bat coming in for the batsman on the crease, Arun Kalia. Sukhdeep will be taking guard. Saurabh comes in to bowl the last delivery of his over. The batsman carefully defends it away onto the offside. The fielder from covers region comes in from the 30-yard circle, collects the ball as the batsman crosses over for a single. This over cost DAV College Punjab one important wicket, but brought them 7 crucial runs too, as the score moves on to a total of 108 runs for the loss of 8 wickets at the end of 18 overs. Saurabh Batsara has been the saviour for his team and down as the hero of the match if their team as he has taken a very great 5-wicket haul. He dismissed top 4 batsmen single-handedly and came back into the attack in this 18th over to dismiss his 5th batsman. Shivam Sharma, the captain of the team, will be coming in to bowl the all-important 19th over of this inning. Shivam so far has been but will be looking to mend his ways in this over. Shivam in the 3 overs that he bowled previously gave away 31 runs, many of which 10 of which came in the form of extras. The first ball of his over is lofted straight towards the fielder at long on, who tries hard to save the ball from crossing over the fence but ultimately fails, and 6 runs are credited to the account of DAV College Jalandhar. Troubles continue for Shivam Sharma as in the first ball of his fourth over gets hit straight over the fence for a 6. He comes in with the second delivery of his over. The batsman again tries a huge heave but misses the ball completely as the wicketkeeper dislodges the stumps completely, but there is no appeal and the batsman remains safe. Red Bull Campus Cricket has proven to be a breeding ground for many great talents in the international cricket at the moment, and we may see some of the players from this lot making it to the camp for further trainings. As the next ball comes in, is placed on the onside, and a catch is completed as the batsman departs, and the 9th wicket falls for DAV College Jalandhar as Shivam Sharma gets his first wicket. Devesh Agrawal was a fielder standing alert on the offside as he completed a great catch to bring up the tally of wickets for his team to 9 wickets. Harid, donning jersey number 21, will be the final batsman stepping onto the field for DAV College Jalandhar. The first breakthrough comes in for Shivam Sharma in the form of Sukhdeep Bajwa. The next delivery is played carefully and results in no run as the fielder stays alert, collects the ball, returns it to the bowler before any run is scored. The next delivery comes in, the batsman tucks it away on the onside. There is no fielder up inside the 30-yard circle to collect the ball, but one comes in from deep mid-wicket, collects the ball quickly and returns it to the wicketkeeper as the batsman crosses over for 2 runs. 9 runs of the over as the score for DAV College Jalandhar progresses on to 9 wickets for 116 runs. The last ball of the over comes in, and the batsman misses the ball. It lands safely in the hands of the wicketkeeper as the score for DAV College Jalandhar at the end of 19 overs comes to 116 runs for the loss of 9 wickets. So far in the 19 overs of the first innings of the match, things have been going slightly towards the way of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as they have managed to restrict DAV College Jalandhar from scoring much runs and have taken down 9 of their batsmen. The next bowler coming into bowl the final over of this inning will be jersey number 7, Abhishek Yadav. This will be the first over of Yadav, and he will be tasked with with wrapping up the proceedings for his team with the ball. He comes in to bowl the first delivery of his over. The batsman heaves it down the ground. The fielders are coming in, converging on the ball as it crosses the boundary rope for a 4. Every single run coming in for DAV College Jalandhar will prove to be instrumental when they come in to bowl in the second innings of the game. They started off on a really shaky note, but their batsmen have come in, done their bit, and have taken their team's total to now, as it stands, at 120 runs for the loss of 19 wickets, with the second ball of the 20th over going underway. The ball comes in. The batsman again attempts a huge strike, but the ball does get the elevation, not the distance, and the innings of DAV College Jalandhar comes to a close as the fielder comes in from long off to complete a catch, and Umaid Meena strikes yet again, this time as a fielder, and brings the inning of DAV College Jalandhar to a close. DAV College Jalandhar started off on a really shaky note, and their innings ended at 129 runs for the loss of 9 wickets, with 4 deliveries still remaining in their quota. The top performer with the ball for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur this was Saurabh Batsara, who took a 5-wicket haul and restricted while taking some crucial wickets at the start, helping his team restrict the DAV College from Jalandhar to 120 runs. They will now be chasing 120. SS Jain Subodh College will now be chasing 121 runs when they come to bat in the next innings of the game. We'll be catching you on the next side with the live broadcast. Thank you. Opening the bowling attack, this is Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, or DAV College, Jalandhar will be Damandeep Singh, donning jersey number 4. And the first ball of the second innings is underway as Damandeep Singh charges in. The ball is directed towards short third man inside the circle. He collects it cleanly and returns it to the wicketkeeper, and no run is scored of the first delivery of the second innings of the grand finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. Both these teams did well in the league stages and fought their way through the semis into the finals, and it will be interesting to see at the end of today's match which team gets home with the title of the champions of Red Bull Campus Cricket India Finals 2020 attached to their name. As we speak, Damandeep charges in with the second ball of his over. The ball is again directed towards the short third man region, who is alert enough to collect the ball safely and return it to the wicketkeeper, and no runs are scored. This is the kind of start that the team from DAV College Jalandhar will be hoping for, as their batsmen were able to put up only 120 runs, and their bowlers will now have to do well with the ball in order to stop the flow of runs for Jaipur. The third ball of the over comes in. It is driven down the ground, but there is a fielder at mid-on inside the circle who collects the ball, and no run is scored for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur. A lot of energy being shown by the players of DAV College Jalandhar in the field as they continue to cheer their opening bowler Sukhdeep Bajwa. He comes in with the fourth delivery of his over. The ball is driven straight down the ground. It is travelling away to the fence for a 4. First runs on the board for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, as they open their account with a brilliant 4. A really positive start for Bharat Sharma, who had faced 4 balls so far and hadn't been able to score any runs. And this could be the release shot which causes them to start the attack on the bowlers of DAV College Jalandhar. The next delivery comes in. The batsman again drives it well through the covers region straight to the fence for a 4. 2 consecutive 4s coming in for the batsmen of SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, and it is Bharat Sharma leading the attack for them with the bat. After 3 quiet deliveries at the start of the inning, he hit 2 consecutive 4s to take his team's total to 8 runs for the loss of no wickets, with 1 ball still to go in the first over. The first power play will be as important as anything for their team, as they will want to score as many runs as possible overs this game, as the fielding restrictions are in place. The last ball of the first over comes in. The batsman tucks it away towards third man region, and the fielder collects the ball as the batsman crosses over for a single. The score for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur at the end of first over is 9 runs for the loss of no wickets. Bharat Sharma, who faced all the deliveries of the first over, currently stands at a score of 9 runs in 6 deliveries, including 2 4s and no 6, at a strike rate of 150.00. Second over of the match, second over of the second innings of the match will be bowled by Hari Sarchar donning jersey number 21. He comes in with the first delivery of the second over of the second innings. The batsman the batsman flicks it towards the fine leg region where the ball is collected by the fielder standing on the boundary rope, and there is a single added to the account of SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur. Harit comes in with the second delivery of his over. A full length ball driven straight to the fielder at covers inside the 30-yard circle, and no run is scored for for SS Jain Subodh College. The third delivery of the over comes in. The batsman defends the ball straight to the fielder at point inside the 30-yard circle, and no run is scored yet again. The next delivery of the over comes in. The batsman places it away onto the onside. The fielder at fine leg comes in from the boundary rope, collects the ball as the batsman cross over for a single. The next ball of the over comes in. The batsman plays it onto the offside, but there is a fielder standing alert on the point position inside the 30-yard circle, and another dot ball for DAV College, Jalandhar. They would like to get as many of these under their belt as possible, because this is the only thing that would stop SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur from reaching the total of 121 runs that they have been set to chase by the batsmen of DAV College, Jalandhar. The next ball of the over is driven away straight into the boundary rope for a scintillating 4. This takes the tally of SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur to 15 runs for the loss of no wickets at the end of 2 overs. Taking guard to face the first left of the third over for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur is Mahesh Adhikari. He will be facing Subodh Bajwa. Bajwa, after having a successful first over, comes in to bowl his second. batsman plays it straight back to the bowler, who stops it just in time, and no run is scored on the first delivery of the third over of this inning. The second delivery of the third over comes in. The batsman guides it and it catches the edge of his bat. There is a huge appeal coming in from all the fielders of DAV College Jalandhar, but there is no reaction from the umpire. And it is a close call. A hit and a miss for Sukhdeep Bajwa. He would have surely been delighted by getting a wicket, but this is nothing short, as he would have surely made a way into the mind of the batsman who will be facing him on the next delivery. Bajwa comes in with the third delivery of his over. The batsman again tries to hit the ball but completely misses it, and is signalled a wide by the umpire. Another run deposited into the account of Jain Subodh College, Jaipur. The bowlers of DAV College Jalandhar will want to avoid giving away extras, as they only have a handful of runs to defend against the batting attack of Jaipur, who executed a successful chase in the second semi-finals that were played yesterday to make their way into the finals that are currently underway. The next delivery comes in by Bajwa. The batsman again tries similar story, appeal by the bowlers and the fielders, but no reaction from the umpire as he remains unmoved. A lot of excitement being shown by the players of DAV College Jalandhar, who are trying to get under the skin of the batsmen of Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, by building up pressure on them. Playing in the league stages and the semis is an easier task to execute than the finals, because there is a lot of mental pressure building on the players, and it is the team that handles the pressure more effectively than the other is the one to win the cup in each tournament. The next ball comes in, it is played onto the onside, close to the batsman, and the batsman crossover to seal a quick single. Another run added to the account of Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, as the score now moves on to 17 runs with 2 deliveries remaining in the third over of the game. Bajwa comes in with the next delivery of his over. The batsman plays it onto the onside. The keeper rushes in, but the fielder from fine leg comes in and collects the ball as the batsman crossover for a single. An effective tactic employed by the wicketkeeper as he rushed to chase the ball, as he removed one of his gloves in order to execute a successful throw onto the stumps if needed for the team. Bajwa comes in with the final delivery of his first over of the game. The batsman swings hard, hits the ball over the fielder inside the 30-yard circle on the offside, straight into the fence in the longer region for a 4. The score for Jain Subodh College, Jaipur moves on to 22 runs for the loss of no wickets at the end of 3 overs. Their chase looks to be in good flow, as their current run rate stands at 7.33 runs an over compared to the required run rate of 5.82 runs an over. They now need 99 runs to win of 102 deliveries with 10 wickets in hand. it is going to be a really tough task for the bowlers of DAV College Jalandhar to stop the flow of runs for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, as their batsmen have been looking in good touch right from the start of the innings. Harith will be continuing the bowling attack, and the first delivery is tucked onto the onside. The fielder comes in from the mid-wicket region, collects the ball successfully, but the batsman crosses over to seal a quick single. The second ball of Harith's over comes in. The batsman tries to swing hard. The ball crashes into the legs of the batsman, and it is the first breakthrough for the bowlers of DAV College Jalandhar, as Mahesh departs back to the pavilion, attempting to hit a big hit, but the ball crashed into his legs, and the umpire signaled out. The batsman coming in to replace Mahesh Adhikari will be Rajveer Singh, donning jersey number 16, and who is also the vice captain of his team. This could prove to be a huge breakthrough for DAV College Jalandhar, as Mahesh Adhikari was looking to be in good touch, and he would have wanted to continue to bat a little longer, at least till the end of the first 6 overs. But now he has to walk back to the dugouts. As his replacement, Rajveer Singh, donning jersey number 16, the vice captain of SS Jain Subodh College team, comes in to bat. It is just the 8th delivery of Harith's over that has gotten him his first wicket, and a big one for his team. Harith Sachar gets ready to bowl the 3rd delivery of his 2nd over. The ball comes in, is attempted to be driven by the batsman, but it completely misses his bat. A cheer coming in from the from the fielders as the ball into the hands of the wicketkeeper for no run. The players from Team Jalandhar are looking to excited, and they are fired up in this run chase as they try to defend 120 runs put on the board by the batsman in the first innings. Sachar comes in with the next delivery of his over. The batsman drives it skillfully, pierces the gap in the 30-yard circle on the offside, and the ball races away to the fence for a 4. A great shot by Rajveer Singh, who is the new batsman who had come in replacement of Mahesh Adhikari, and it looks like he had come in set right from the dugout. The score for DAV College for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur advances to 27 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Their run chase looks to be in good flow, as they now require 94 runs to win of 98 deliveries. The next ball comes in. The batsman decides to leave it and is signalled wide by the umpire, depositing another run into the account of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. Given the total that they have at hand to defend, the bowlers of DAV College Jalandhar will have to avoid giving away any extra run in the form of a wide or a no ball, as it could prove to be costly in the longer run for them in this match. The next ball comes in. The batsman again decides to leave the ball untouched, and it lands into the hands of the wicketkeeper as the over comes to a close. Correction, there is still one ball left to be bowled in this over. The last ball of the fourth over coming in. The batsman guides it to the third man region where the fielder collects it and the batsman crosses over for a single. This over gets SS Jain Subodh College 7 runs and 1 wicket as the score advances on to 29 runs for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 4 overs. The current run rate stands at 7.25 runs an over, with the required run rate still lingering around the 6 run mark at 5.75 runs an over. SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur now need 92 runs of 96 deliveries with 9 wickets in their hand as the fifth over goes underway. Sukhdeep Bajwa will be continuing bowling the second over of his in this match. In his last over, he gave away just 5 runs and a good line and length to stop the flow of runs for the batsmen of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, who are chasing a total of 121 runs in this match. The first ball of the over comes in. There is a huge appeal from the fielding side, but it is denied by the umpire as one leg byes are signaled. Another run gets added to the account of the players of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as the score advances on to the 30-run mark for the loss of 1 wicket. Bajwa comes in with the second delivery of his over. And it is out. Clean bowled. The batsman tried to drive the ball, but it pierced the gap between his bat and pad, and the ball crashed into the stumps, dislodging all 3 of those, and second wicket falls down for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as Bharat Sharma departs after scoring 15 runs off 11 deliveries. A brilliant delivery by Sukhdeep Bajwa gets his team a much needed second wicket in the first power play. The next batsman coming in for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur will be Chirag Sharma, donning jersey number 13. Chasing a target of 121 runs, SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur have so far managed to put up 30 runs on the board at the end of 4.2 overs after losing 2 wickets. This is the first wicket for Bajwa, and he would be delighted to get it in the form of a clean bowled, which could prove to be a crucial breakthrough for his team as SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur go 2 down within the first 6 overs. They now need 91 runs to win of 94 deliveries with 8 wickets in their hand, and as the DAV College Jalandhar team tries to stop them from getting to that total of 121 runs. The already charged up players of DAV College Jalandhar, after getting two crucial breakthroughs, are now even more fired up and get ready to defend the next delivery, which results in the batsman tucking the ball close to his body. With three fielders converging in, they stop the ball just in time and no run is scored. A lot of talking going on in between the players of DAV College Jalandhar as they defend the total of 121 runs. SS Jain Subodh College, the fans of SS Jain Subodh College cricket team should not lose their hearts as yet, but because in the second semi-final yesterday, they recovered from a chase. They recovered from a tough spot in a chase and emerged to be victorious. The next ball gets an appeal from the fielding side, but no reaction from the umpires. The score stays and the batsman remains safe. And with each passing ball, it looks as if more energy is being pumped in the players of DAV College Jalandhar as they continue to get charged up more and more and cheer the bowlers bowling for them. Bajwa comes in with the fifth delivery of his over. It is tucked onto the onside. A fielder comes rushing in from mid-on inside the collects the ball and no run is scored. Bajwa gets ready to bowl the final delivery of his second over and the fifth of the match. He comes in, pitches the ball in the good length, charges in, collects the ball and stops any run from being scored. Just a single coming in for of this over for DAV College. Score moves on to 30 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 5 overs. Sukhdeep Bajwa has so far bowled 2 in this match and has given away just 5 runs, including a maiden over and 1 wicket. His economy rate stands at an extremely well figure of 2.50 runs an over. The next bowler coming in for DAV College Jalandhar will be Gaurav Chaudhary. The first spinner comes into the attack for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, for DAV College Jalandhar in the form of Gaurav Chaudhary. Some fielding changes coming in for DAV College Jalandhar as Gaurav Chaudhary gets ready to bowl his first delivery in this match. The first ball results in no run being scored as the batsman carefully defends the ball before it is collected by the fielder standing close by on the offside inside the 30-yard circle. The next ball comes in. The batsman again defends it towards the mid wicket, towards towards the fielder on the offside inside the 30-yard circle, and no run is scored. The third delivery of the over comes in. The batsman again resorts to a defensive approach, tucks the ball on the offside as the fielder from the covers region comes in, collects the ball, and returns it to the bowler, and no run is scored. The fourth ball is again a dot ball as the batsman hits the ball towards the fielder on the offside inside the 30-yard circle, and the score of 30 runs for the loss of 2 wickets remains put for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur. The next ball comes in. The batsman tries to play it on the onside but returns it to the bowler, who collects it safely, and no run is scored again. So far in this over, 5 consecutive dot balls have come in for DAV College Jalandhar, and their team would want Gaurav Chaudhary to convert this into a maiden over. And it does. Maiden over for Gaurav Chaudhary as he goes back with while giving away no very first over, as the score remains still for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur at 30 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 6 overs and the power play. SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur started off on a really positive note with two of their opening batsmen attacking from both the ends, but they lost 2 wickets in quick succession, and this has derailed their chase. But they look to be poised and going well, with Sudeep Bajwa continuing to bowl for his team. Coming in with the 7th over will be Sudeep Bajwa. SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur now need 91 runs to win off 84 deliveries with 8 wickets in their hand. Sukhdeep Bajwa comes in with the first delivery of his over. The batsman plays it onto the onside towards the fielder at mid-on, standing inside the 30-yard circle as the batsman crossover for a single. Sukhdeep Bajwa in his previous 2 overs has given away just 6 runs and has taken 1 wicket too, proving to be a great asset with the ball for his team. Bajwa comes in, and the next delivery is played towards the fielder at mid-on, who is alert and stops the ball in time before any run is scored. A lot of chirping going on from the side of the players of DAV College Jalandhar as they continue to defend the total of 121 runs in the 20 overs allotted. The next ball comes in, is tucked away onto the onside. The fielder comes in from the boundary rope and collects the ball, but there's no run scored. Sukhdeep Bajwa in the 3 deliveries that he has bowled in this over so far has just given away 1 run, and will continue to continue his run and continue to bowl economically. The next delivery is put away for just a single towards the third man region. As we wait, Bajwa gets ready to bowl the fifth delivery of his over. The next delivery comes in, it is tucked away onto the onside, but there is no fielder inside the 30-yard circle to stop it. And the fielder comes in from inside the boundary rope to stop the ball before the batsmen complete 2 runs, and 1 run is scored for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur. The final delivery of the over comes in by Bajwa. He charges in and the batsman defends it, and Bajwa comes in to collect it, and no run is scored for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, as the score stays at 33 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 7 overs. Economical bowling from Bajwa as he helps his team inch closer towards defending the total of 120 runs that was set by the batsmen of his team. Gaurav Chaudhary will be continuing the proceedings with the ball for his team. The first ball of the over comes in. It is reverse swept over the fielder inside the circle for a 4. And we have with us in the comm box a very special guest, the pace bowling sensation from Kanpur, playing for Rajasthan Royals in the Indian T20 League, Ankit Rajput. Welcome, Ankit.
Thank you. कैसे हैं आप?
बढ़िया अंकित.
अच्छा चल रहा है मैच.
कैसा लग रहा है आपको? क्या कौन जीतेगा इस मैच?
हमको लग रहा है बैटिंग साइड अभी भारी चल रही है. बैटिंग साइड को जीतने का पूरा लग रहा है. ऑब्वियसली जैसा, क्योंकि अभी विकेट जैसा सुबह की तरह वैसा विकेट चल नहीं रहा है. अभी विकेट अच्छा हो गया. सुबह ज़्यादा फास्ट बॉलरों को हेल्प हो रहा था, स्विंग हो रहा था, बाउंस भी मिल रहा था. अभी उतना नहीं है, तो मुझे लग रहा है बैटिंग साइड जीतेगी.
तो जैसे हमने कल भी देखा था कि कल भी शुरुआत में पेसर्स को हेल्प मिली थी और स्पिनर्स एंड ऑफ द डे स्पिनर्स डोमिनेट कर रहे थे. तो अभी हम व्यूअर्स को बता दें, स्कोर हो चला है 37 रन्स फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 2 विकेट्स एट द एंड ऑफ 7.3 overs, एंड गौरव चौधरी कंटिन्यूज टू bowl on. The next delivery is defended for a single, which is denied by the non-striker batsman, with the striker being interested. The second last delivery of the over comes in. The batsman puts away on the offside, but the fielder inside the 30-yard circle collects the ball, owing to his alertness. Any run from being scored for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur. Gaurav, so far in his over, has just given away a 4 in the 5 deliveries that he has bowled. The last ball comes in. The batsman cuts it away onto the offside, but the fielder at cover stops it, and the score for DAV College for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, stands at 37 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 8 overs. चलिए अब चलते हैं हम अंकित के पास, जिनसे हम कुछ सवाल पूछेंगे उनके एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में राजस्थान रॉयल्स और आईपीएल में. तो अंकित, इस सीजन जैसे यूएई में आईपीएल हो रहा था, तो आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा आपकी टीम के साथ?
राजस्थान के साथ पहला साल था, बट बहुत ही अच्छा फील हुआ है क्योंकि एक टीम थी जो फैमिलियर टाइप थी। काफ़ी अच्छा फील हुआ है, मैचेस में भी अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है और रिजल्ट तो ठीक है, ऊपर नीचे होते रहते हैं, बट जो टीम ने ओवरऑल खेला बहुत अच्छा खेला वहाँ पे।
तो अगला सवाल आप ही इसी से रिलेटेड है कि आपको इस सीजन में एज अ प्लेयर आपको कैसे डेवलप होने का मौका मिला कि आपने पहले तो इंडिया में मैचेस खेले थे, इस बार आपको अचानक से चेंज करना पड़ा यूए की कंडीशन में जाके खेलने के लिए?
दुबई में जाने के बाद जो टाइम मिला ना हमको, 1 महीने जो प्रैक्टिस के लिए, वो काफ़ी अच्छा टाइम था। उसमें काफ़ी प्रैक्टिस करने को मिला आईसीसी ग्राउंड पे। और जो काफ़ी हमारे जो पुराने प्लेयर थे उनसे बात किया, जो जो उनके एक्सपीरियंस थे उससे हेल्प मिला। फिर बाद में जो हमारे पास जोफ्रा आया तो जोफ्रा से बात किया कि कैसे वो इतना क्विक बॉलिंग करता है। ये सब चीज़ें काफ़ी हेल्पफुल थी सारी चीज़ें, क्योंकि हमारे पास इतने एक्सपीरियंस के लोग थे, तो उससे काफ़ी हेल्प मिला हमको।
तो आप खुद एक फास्ट बॉलर हैं और आज जब आप डेवलपमेंट में रहे होंगे तो आपको भी काफ़ी सारे टूर्नामेंट्स मिले होंगे जिसमें आपकी बॉलिंग को परखा गया होगा। तो ऐसे रेडबुल भी हमारा एक टूर्नामेंट कराता है, रेडबुल स्पीड सीटर। तो आपको क्या लगता है कि वो ऐसे टूर्नामेंट कैसे हेल्प करते हैं बॉलर्स को, फास्ट बॉलर्स को ग्रो करने के लिए?
आ, जैसे आप बता रहे हैं रेडबुल का ट्रायल होता है, अभी देखिए इसमें क्या है, स्पीड स्टार का जब रहेगा तो उसमें फास्ट बॉलर को रहेगा कि मुझे तेज बॉल डालना है। तो एक एम रहता है कि तेज बॉल डालूंगा तो मैं ये चैंपियनशिप जीतूंगा। तो उसमें वो उस एम के साथ रहता, तो वो फिर अपने फोकस करता है अपने फास्ट बॉलिंग पे। वो हेल्प करता रह चला जाएगा कि मुझे तेज डालना है, तो उससे क्या होता है, एक माइंडसेट बनता है कि मैं इससे इस बंदे से तेज डालना है, मुझे दूसरों से तेज बॉलिंग करनी है। तो ये काफ़ी हेल्पफुल है।
और ऐसे टूर्नामेंट जैसे रेडबुल कैंपस क्रिकेट जिनमें सिर्फ फास्ट बॉलिंग ही नहीं, सारे प्लेयर्स आते हैं, अपना अपना जौहर दिखाते हैं, किस तरीके से वो बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, किस तरीके से बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं। तो ऐसे टूर्नामेंट्स कैसे हेल्पफुल होते हैं प्लेयर्स के लिए?
मुझे लगता है कि ये काफ़ी अच्छा टूर्नामेंट है। शायद यूनिवर्सिटी के जो टूर्नामेंट होते हैं उसके बाद में उसमें सबसे बड़ा टूर्नामेंट मैं रेडबुल को ही बोलूँगा। और इसमें जो परफॉर्म करते हैं, फिर जैसा मुझे पता है कि केएल राहुल और करुण नायर भी खेले हुए हैं, और वो सब बाद में वो उन्होंने क्या कहते हैं अच्छा खेला है। फिर वर्ल्ड की जो टीम मिलती है, बेस्ट टीम, उनके साथ भी खेलने का मौका मिलता है, तो आपकी स्किल इम्प्रूव होती है, तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल है।
तो आपको क्या लगता है कि मतलब ऐसे जो टूर्नामेंट्स हैं क्या, जैसे आपने भी कई सारे ऐसे टूर्नामेंट्स खेले होंगे, तो ये जो कुछ टैलेंट्स होते हैं जैसे जो पढ़ाई करते करते खेलना चाहते हैं, तो क्रिकेट के लिए इन जनरल जो होता है कि या तो यूनिवर्सिटी की स्टडीज़ गिव अप करनी पड़ती हैं। तो ये जैसे टूर्नामेंट्स हैं कि रेडबुल के टूर्नामेंट्स, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि एजुकेशन के साथ साथ कैसे ये बढ़ावा देते हैं?
एक्चुअली जो एजुकेशन है उसके साथ अगर गेम्स होते रहें तो बहुत ही अच्छा रहता है। यूनिवर्सिटीज़ के अगर मौका मिल रहा है आपको खेलने के लिए, रेडबुल से हो या यूनिवर्सिटी के जो मैचेस होते हैं उससे अगर मिल रहा है तो बहुत अच्छा है, क्योंकि ये आपको अकेला सिर्फ गेम में आगे नहीं लेके जाते हैं, बल्कि आपका जो थिंकिंग रहता है, जो आपकी स्पिरिट रहती है कि आपस में लड़ने का, गेम जीतने का स्पिरिट है, वो भी उससे इम्प्रूव होता है। तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल है ये सब चीज़ें।
और कोई एडवाइस जो आप बडिंग फास्ट बॉलर्स को देना चाहेंगे जो ये टूर्नामेंट खेल रहे हैं या देख रहे हैं?
मैं अभी सुबह एक फास्ट बॉलर को देख रहा था, उसका नाम शायद सौरभ था, उसका मैं बॉलिंग देखा, वो काफ़ी अच्छा इंप्रेसिव बॉलिंग कर रहा था। अगर ऐसा टैलेंट निकल के आएगा तो टीम के लिए, इनकी टीम के लिए भी अच्छा है, उसके खुद के करियर के लिए भी अच्छा है। इवन वो अपने स्टेट के लिए भी खेल सकते हैं, रणजी ट्रॉफी, आईपीएल, इंडिया टीम में इंडिया भी खेल सकता है। तो
थैंक यू सो मच अंकित, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम। चलिए अब हम चलते हैं मैच में वापस। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।
So going back to the match, at the end of 8.4 overs, we see the score of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur at 38 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. With 2 balls remaining in this over, The match seems to be going headed towards a last over finish as the score versus Jain Subodh College Jaipur stands at 38 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 8.4 overs as this chase a score of 121 runs. Sukhdeep Bajwa is the bowler in the attack and he has been successful with the ball, taking away 1 wicket and not giving away runs at the rate that his team would have wanted to. The next ball of the over comes in and the batsman drives it straight down the ground. The ball is flying over the fence and is caught by a player in the dugout for a huge six. This six could be a huge morale booster for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as the score moves on to 44 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 8.5 overs. They now need 77 runs to win of 67 deliveries with 8 wickets in their hand. The current run rate stands at 4.98 runs an over, with the required run rate being 6.90 runs an over. The last delivery of Bajwa's over comes in. The batsman tries to get his bat on the ball as it moves down the leg side with making no contact, and the umpire signals it to be a wide. Bajwa will have to bowl another delivery over completed. He so far has given away 16 runs and has taken a wicket in the 3.5 overs that he has bowled in. The final delivery comes in. The batsman tucks it onto the onside, wants a single but is denied by his partner, and the score for SS Jain Subodh College stays at 45 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 9 overs. Chasing a target of 121 runs, SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur have managed to score 45 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 9 overs. Their chase looks to be poised well, but they will have to up the scoring rate as the match moves closer and closer towards the close. Gaurav Chaudhary will be taking the proceedings forward with the ball for his team DAV College Jalandhar. The first ball is tucked away for a quick single by the batsman. The keeper rushes to collect it and deposits it safely into the hands of the fielder, who came in running towards the wicket-keeper's end. Another run deposited to the account of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, as the score moves on to 46 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at 9.1 overs. The second ball of the over comes in, and the batsman tries to cut it away on the offside but completely misses it as the ball gets deposited into the gloves of the wicket-keeper. No run is scored. The third delivery of the over comes in. The batsman tries to scoop it onto the onside but misses the shot completely, and the ball ricochets off his body as the wicket-keeper collects it and no run is scored. The next delivery of the over comes in. The batsman tucks it away onto the offside. There is no fielder inside the 30-yard circle to collect it. So the one comes in from the boundary and stops it in time as the batsman crossover for a single. The next ball comes in, it is driven straight down the ground, but a fielder from the long on position will come in, cut it off, and return it to the bowler as the batsman crossover for a single. The next delivery of the over comes in. The batsman steps a couple of steps down the ground and smashes the ball into the fence for a 4. 7 runs come off the over as the score for SS Jain Subodh College advances to 55 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Sorry, there is a correction. The score of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur stands at 52 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 10 overs, which marks the halfway conclusion of the second innings of the game, as it gets closer and closer towards coming to an end, and we will be getting our champions of the national finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket 2020. Bowling the next over for DAV College Jalandhar will be their captain Prerit Datta. This will be Prerit's first over in this game, and he'll be looking to make his impact with the ball too. He comes in to bowl the first ball of his over. The batsman tucks it away onto the onside, but there is a fielder at short fine leg, and he'll collect the ball safely and give it back to the bowler, who will continue to bowl his over. The score for DAV College, for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur stands at 52 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, as they chase a total of 121 runs set by DAV College Jalandhar. The batsman tucks the next delivery straight back to the bowler, and no run is scored yet again for the batsman of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. The next delivery comes in, the batsman sweeps it onto the onside as the ball crosses the boundary rope straight up for a huge 6. This would be a valuable addition to the score of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, as they will be looking to find some momentum going into this run chase. The score now moves on to 58 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 10.3 overs. The next ball comes in and is played straight back to the bowler, and no changes are made to the scoreboard. The next ball comes in, the batsman guides it to the third man region, but there was a fielder placed there inside the 30-yard circle who collects it and safely deposits the ball back into the hands of the wicketkeeper, avoiding a single. Datta bowls the next ball, and the batsman plays a lofted shot towards the long on fielder, who collects the ball and safely returns it to the wicketkeeper as 1 run is scored. 7 runs come off this over as the score for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur advances to 59 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, going into the 12th over of the game, requires 62 runs to win of 54 deliveries with 8 wickets in their hand. Arun Kalia will be taking the proceedings forward for his team with the ball in hand. Kalia prepares to bowl the first delivery of his over. The batsman cuts it off to the fielder, who drops what could have been an easy catch for him. Rajveer Singh was the batsman in danger, and he would have taken a great sigh of relief after lofting that ball to that fielder, square of the wicket on the offside. The next ball comes in. The batsman again guides it towards that same fielder who's alert enough to stop the ball, and no run is scored for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur. Kalia comes in to bowl the third delivery of his over. The batsman tucks it back towards the bowler who dives and stops the ball, and no run is scored. A lot of chirping going on from the players of DAV College, Jalandhar, as they continue to keep their spirits high, and the next ball is guided towards the fielder at deep cover region, and 2 runs are scored for the batsman. The 5th ball of the over comes in. The batsman guides it towards the third man region, but it misses his bat, goes into the body of the wicketkeeper, who collects it safely and returns it back, and no run is scored for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, as the score stays at 61 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. The final delivery of the 12th over comes in. The batsman hits a lofted shot towards the fielder at long off, who will be staying there put and collecting the ball as the batsman cross over for a single. 3 runs come off the over for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, as their score moves on to 62 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 12 overs. Their scoring rate may not look that great, but one of the things that could work in their favor at the end of the towards the end of the innings will be the fact that they have as many as 8 wickets in their hand, with their scoring rate staying close to what is required for them to win this match. SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur now need 59 runs to win of 48 deliveries with 8 wickets in their hand. Gaurav Chaudhary will be brought into the attack back, as he has given away 11 runs in his 3 overs and is ready to bowl his final over of the quota in this match. He comes in with his first delivery, but the batsman plays it straight back to him, and the first delivery of his over results in a dot. The next ball is tucked onto the offside by the batsman, who cross over for a single. The third delivery of Gaurav's over comes in. The batsman advances down the wickets, and a stumping has been executed by the wicketkeeper, and the umpire has signalled an out. The third wicket goes down for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, in the form of Chirag Sharma, who departs after scoring 17 runs off 19 deliveries, including 2 fours and 1 6. A big breakthrough coming in for DAV College Jalandhar as they defend 121 runs in the quota of 20 overs, and Gaurav Chaudhary strikes for the first time with the ball in this match. The required run rate for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur going into this chase from now on is 7.73 runs an over, with their current run rate being put at 5.04 runs an over. They now need 58 runs to win off 45 deliveries with 7 wickets still remaining in their hand. Sachin Kakodia, wicketkeeper for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, their hero in the league stages and the semi-finals too, will be coming in to replace the outgoing batsman on the crease. In the semi-finals too, Sachin Kakodia came in at a crucial juncture in his team's chase and helped them get past the finish line successfully, earning them a place in this grand final. Gaurav Chaudhary, in the 3 deliveries that he has bowled in this over, has so far given away just a single and has taken a crucial wicket for his team, DAV College Jalandhar. Gaurav has impressed everyone with his spin bowling as he has remained economical in this throughout his bowling spell and has also taken a crucial wicket for his team Jalandhar. With just a handful of balls remaining and a total of 121 runs to chase, the pressure must be building up from the batsman of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. The next delivery comes in and the batsman hits it square of the wicket on the onside and completes a single, adding another run to the score line for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as the score moves on to 64 runs for the loss of 3 wickets after 12.4 overs. The fifth delivery of the over comes in. The batsman tucks it away towards the fine leg region. The ball is racing away towards the fence, and in spite of a great effort by the fielder positioned at short fine leg, the ball crashes into the boundary rope, awarding a 4 to the score of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as the score moves on to 68 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Rajveer Singh has been standing tall for his team, scoring 24 runs of 36 deliveries, including 2 fours and a 6. The last delivery of Gaurav Chaudhary, the batsman plays it directly back to the bowler, and no run is scored of the final delivery. 6 runs off the over. The score for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur moves on to 68 runs for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 13 overs. They are chasing a target of 121 runs set by DAV College Jalandhar in the first innings of the match. SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur now need 53 runs to win of 42 deliveries with 7 wickets remaining in their hand. Their current run rate stands at 5.23 runs an over, with the required run rate climbing up and up and currently standing at 7.52 runs and over. Keshav Sharma will be taking the proceedings further with the ball for his team DAV College Jalandhar. This is his first over and he will be looking to make an impact with the ball in this game. He comes in with his first delivery and the batsman strikes it straight towards the fielder at deep point, and it is collected safely and returned to the bowler as the batsman toss over for a single. A lot of chirping still going on for from the players of DAV College Jalandhar on the field as their spirits remain high while they defend a total of 121 runs put on the board by their batsmen. The second ball of the over comes in. Keshav Sharma pitches the ball in the good length area. The ball is in the air. A fielder is coming under it, and a catch is taken. And another wicket falls for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as they lose their fourth wicket at just 69 runs. Rajveer Singh is the batsman walking back to the pavilion after scoring 24 runs for his team and guiding them to what could be a win for them. Coming in to replace the outgoing Rajveer Singh will be the captain of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, Shubham Sharma. Shubham was expensive with the ball and he will look to cover up all the runs that he leaked while bowling his spin deliveries in the first innings of the match with the bat in hand and guide his team to a win and the title of the champions of Red Bull Campus Cricket India Finals 2020. Next batsman in is Shubham Sharma, the captain of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. He will be facing the bowling of Keshav Sharma, who has so far bowled just 2 deliveries in this match while giving away just 1 run and taking a wicket on the other. The third delivery of the over comes in. The batsman tucks it away safely onto the onside. There's no fielder inside the circle. The ball rushes in, collects the ball as a batsman crossover for a single. Another run added to the account of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. Much needed singles for them as they need 51 runs to win of 39 deliveries with 6 wickets in their hand. The required run rate has climbed up to over 7.5 runs and over, and this must be getting into the nerves of the batsmen of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, who are looking to chase 121 runs. The next ball comes in, the batsman defends it close by and is denied a single by the non-striker, who would have been in danger if they would have gone in for that run. The next ball comes in. The batsman heaves it over the infield, but there is a fielder in the covers region on the boundary rope to stop the ball from traveling away for a 4. Just a single coming off the delivery, getting added to the total of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, taking their score to 71 runs for the loss of. The final ball of the 14th over comes in. Keshav Sharma bowls the ball. The batsman tries to cut it away on the offside towards the fielder at third man, who somehow dives forward to complete the catch, but misses it, and but still stops the flow of runs as he stops the ball from going away to the boundary for a 4. The score for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, stands at 71 runs for 4 wickets. The score of SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, in the run chase of 121 runs at overs, stands at 71 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. They now need 50 runs to win of 36 deliveries with 6 wickets in their hand, and the required run rate climbing up to as high as 8.33 runs an over. They will now need to up their scoring rate and get to the total as soon as possible before the deliveries run out. Prerit Datta will be taking on the bowling duties for his team DAV College Jalandhar. He comes in for the first ball. The batsman drives it towards the fielder at long off, and they cross over for a single. Other run added to the account of SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur. Datta comes in with the second delivery of his over. The batsman guides it onto the onside, but misses it completely. The ball crashes into the stumps, and another wicket, the 5th one, goes down for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, as DAV College Jalandhar continue to tighten the script in a really closely contested grand final match of Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. Shubham Sharma was the batsman to be dismissed. After facing just 2 deliveries and scoring a single run, he will be walking back to the pavilion in a long walk, and will be hoping that the batsman coming to replace him carries on to bat well and gets his team to a total of 121 runs. The new batsman coming in to replace the outgoing counterpart of his will be Abhishek Yadav. All hopes of SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur will be pinned on Sachin Kakodia, who has been doing well so far with the bat for them. He has faced 5 deliveries in this match and has scored 4 runs and is looking to be in good touch, but he will have a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. He will have the batsmen play around him as his team goes on to chase 121 runs. Datta comes in with the 3rd delivery of his over. The batsman tries to guide it on the onside, but misses it, but miscues it, and the ball lands close to his feet. The keeper collects it, and no run is scored. The 4th delivery of the over comes in. The batsman tries to hit it hard, but miscues it and hits it straight back to the bowler, and another dot ball deposited in the account of DAV College Jalandhar. The 4th delivery of the over is hit towards the fielder at long on, who will come in, comfortably collect the ball, and stop another run from being scored as the batsman cross over just for a single. Prerit Datta has been doing well with the ball so far in his over, and will look to continue his run in the final delivery, which also results in a dot ball. 2 runs come off the over and a wicket falls for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as the score advances 73 runs for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of 15 overs. They now need 48 runs to win of 30 deliveries with 5 wickets remaining in their hand. This match is all set to be a thrilling game of cricket as SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur bat on, chasing a score of 121 runs, while DAV College from Jalandhar try to do their best and stop them from getting to that total. The winner of this match will be crowned to be the champions of Red Bull Campus Cricket India Finals 2020. Keshav Sharma is the bowler coming in to bowl the next over. He comes in with the first delivery of his over. The batsman guides it onto the onside, taking advantage of the long field and no fielder inside the 30-yard circle as they cross over for a single. With 74 runs on the board for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, they will need to score more runs in quick succession in order to chase down the total of 121 runs. The next ball gets tucked away on the onside, and the fielder comes running in from the boundary rope to collect the ball and give it back to the bowler as the batsmen score another run. The third ball of the over comes in by Keshav Sharma. The batsman advances down the wicket and nicks it straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper, and the sixth wicket falls for SS Jain Subodh College as troubles continue to pile on them as they chase a total of 121 runs. They now need 46 runs to win of 27 deliveries with just 4 wickets remaining in their hand. The required run rate is close to 10 runs and over as Devesh Agrawal walks in to help his team get to the total of 121 runs, which will be definitely a tough task to execute as the bowlers of DAV College Jalandhar continue to take wickets at regular intervals. With 6 wickets down, the score for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur stands at 75 runs as they chase 121 runs, the total set by DAV College Jalandhar. Keshav Sharma has proven to be an instrument for his team as he has taken 2 wickets while giving away just 5 runs. The next ball is defended straight back towards the bowler, and another dot ball gets added to the account of DAV College Jalandhar. SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur now need 46 runs to win of 24 deliveries with 4 wickets in their hand. Their current run rate stands at 4.79 runs and over, with the required run rate going as high as 10.62 runs and over. The next ball is guided towards the fielder at long on as the batsman cross over for a single, and a run is deposited into the account of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. The final delivery of Keshav Sharma's over comes in. The batsman hits the ball down the ground into the air, and it crosses the fence for a huge six. Much required runs coming in for the batters of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur, as the score moves on to 82 runs for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of 16 overs. Keshav Sharma, in the 2 overs that he has bowled in, has given away runs at the rate of 6 runs an over and has taken some crucial wickets for his team. At the end of 16 overs, the score of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur stands at 82 runs for the loss of 6 wickets, as they chase a target of 100 runs set by DAV College from Jalandhar, who chose to bat first after winning the toss earlier in the day. The first ball comes in. Prerit Datta is the bowler. The batsman scoops it towards the fielder, standing straight back, and it results in an overthrow and the batsman crossover for a single. SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur now need 38 runs to win of 23 deliveries with 4 wickets in their hand and the required run rate being 9.91 runs an over. The second delivery comes in by Prerit Datta. The batsman tries to defend it but misses the ball completely as it lands safely in the hands of the wicketkeeper, who collects it and returns it back to the bowler, resulting in a dot ball. The next ball, batsman guides it towards the fielder at third man, who collects it effectively, cutting short the runs for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur to just a single. Fourth delivery of Prerit Datta's over comes in. The batsman looked to be in some confusion, but eventually will cross off for a single. Inching towards a total of 121 runs, SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur have so far put 85 runs on the board for the loss of 6 wickets. The fifth delivery of the over comes in, and it is a wide. Running down the leg side of the batsman. The ball is collected by the wicket-keeper and is signaled to be a wide by the umpire. Another run gets deposited into the account of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. The next ball comes in. The batsman guides it towards the fielder on the point region, who collects it and safely gives it back to the bowler as another run is added to the account of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. They now need 34 runs to win of 19 deliveries with 4 wickets in their hand. And the required run rate stands at 10.74 runs an over. As the next ball comes in, the batsman heaves it onto the offside. The fielder on the deep cover region comes in running from the boundary, collects the ball as the batsman crosses over just for a single run. At the end of 17 overs, the score for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur stands at 88 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. With 3 overs remaining, they still are really far away from the total of 121 runs, and with the scoring be crowned as the champions of Red Bull Campus Cricket India Finals 2020. The next ball takes the edge of the batsman, runs down towards the third man boundary for a 4. Lot of cheers coming in from the dugout of the players of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as they advance towards the target of 121 runs with 92 runs for the loss of 6 wickets on the board. The next ball is also cut away towards the fielder at third man, and it also reaches the boundary for another 4. 2 consecutive 4s coming in for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as they continue to march on towards a total of 121 runs. They now need just 25 runs to win of 16 deliveries with 4 wickets in their hand. Keshav Sharma so far had been really economical with the ball for his team, taking 2 wickets too. But in the first two deliveries of the 18th over, he has been struck for 2 fours and will be looking to make a comeback on the third. The ball comes in, the batsman guides it and pass the bowler towards the fielder at long on as they cross over for a single. Wise move by the batsman to not go for a big heave again on this delivery, as they had already gotten 8 runs of the first 2 balls. The over, as of now, has resulted in 9 runs coming in for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur in the first 3 deliveries. The fourth ball comes in. The batsman again tucked the ball, taking the advantage of no fielder on the onside inside the 30-yard circle and cross over for an easy single. DAV College Jalandhar will have to do something to stop these singles from coming in, as they take SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur closer and closer to the target of 121 runs. Another instance of sportsmanship being displayed on the field, as the bowler Keshav Sharma helps a non-striker to tie his laces, and this is where cricket wins and all other rivalries lose. The fifth ball of the over comes in. The batsman again hits a lofted shot, piercing the gap between the 2 fielders, but one of them comes in just in time to stop the 4. 2 valuable runs for his team as the batsman cross over for 2 runs. 100 runs coming up for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, as they now need 21 runs to win. As the final delivery of the 18th over comes in, the batsman guides it onto the onside. The wicketkeeper rushes in to stop the ball in time as the batsman crosses over for a single, taking their team's total to 101 runs for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of 18 overs. Now in the remaining 12 balls, SS Jain Subodh College need just 20 runs of 12 deliveries with 4 wickets in their hand to be crowned the champions finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. The chirping is still on from the fielders of DAV College Jalandhar as they continue to cheer on their mates who continue to put on a great fight, defending a total of 121 runs for their team. This over will hold a lot of importance for DAV College, for both the teams, as the number of runs or wickets coming in this over would prove to be crucial in deciding where this match goes. 21 runs stand between SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur and a win for them. The first ball of the 19th over gets tugged onto the onside as the fielder from mid-wicket comes in, collects the ball and gives it back to the bowler as the batsman crosses for a single. Prerit Datta is in his last over and is bowling the second delivery. The batsman guides it towards the fielder at short third man. The ball is collected effectively by him and there is a chance of a run out. The wicketkeeper dislodged the stumps right in time and the umpire has referred the decision to the third umpire. Tensions rise on the field as the match inches towards a close and both the teams rooting for a win. Everyone awaits the decision of the third umpire, which is a green signal, meaning no fall of wickets for SS Jain Subodh College, Jaipur, as the batsmen steal a great single. The second ball of the over comes in. The third ball of the over comes in. The batsman tries to scoop, but it is out. Devesh Agrawal plays the ball onto the stumps and is dismissed bowled. This match continues to amaze everyone. A lot of celebrations onto the field for DAV College Jalandhar as they strike for the 7th time in this match. 18 runs are needed for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur for a win in this game of 10 deliveries with 3 wickets remaining in their hand. Sachin Kakodia stays on the field, assisting the incoming batsman Ashish Indoria. This is the only positive that seems to be going the way of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as they chase a total of 121 runs set by DAV College Jalandhar. 18 runs needed for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur for a win in the grand finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket India Finals 2020. The fourth delivery of the over comes in. The batsman guides it and towards the fielder at the covers region, and the batsman crossover for a quick single. It will be important for Sachin Kakodia to take strike as much as possible because he is the batsman who is set and has proven to be a chase master for his team right throughout this tournament. He has been doing well with the bat and will be expected to take his team past the finish line in this game too. The next ball comes in. Sachin Kakodia hits it into the air and he falls. A huge breakthrough for the bowlers of DAV College Jalandhar as the danger batsman Sachin Kakodia departs back to the pavilion and celebrations begin in the camps of DAV College Jalandhar as they inch closer and closer towards a win in the grand finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. The top performer with the ball for his team SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. Saurabh Batsara will be coming in to bat next. He did well with the ball and will want to tonk a few deliveries into the stands and get his team to a win, which looks to be a difficult task for him to execute. It is getting really interesting ball by ball and a fitting match to be the grand finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. Prerit Datta continues his inspired bowling effort and taking 2 wickets in the all-important 19th over of the match as he gets ready to bowl the last delivery of his quota. The batsman guides it onto the offside. The fielder comes in from deep point boundary, collects the ball as the batsman crossover just for a single. 4 runs come of the 19th over as the score for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur goes on to 105 runs of 8 wickets. They now require 16 runs to win of the last 6 deliveries with just 2 wickets remaining in their hand and their tailenders on the crease trying to battle it out against the bowling might of DAV College Jalandhar. Both these teams fought well, made their way through to the finals, which has now transpired into the last over, and we await to crown the champions of the grand finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. As the last over begins, tensions rise on the ground as the fielders have come in onto the on the offside, a packed field inside the circle on the offside with fielders spread out on the onside closer to the boundary. Coming into bowl, the final over for his team, potentially guiding them to a win, is Keshav Sharma. Keshav has been successful with the ball, giving away 25 runs in his three overs while taking 2 wickets too. There is a correction. Haris Sachar will be the bowler bowling the 20th over of the match. Sachar comes in the first delivery. The batsman heaves it back, misses it, and and it is the ninth wicket falling for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as a victory gets in sight of DAV College Jalandhar, who will be wanting to continue their winning streak in this tournament and win this grand finals to be crowned the champions of Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. Umaid Meena will be the final batsman walking out to bat for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur and will be their last hope. Strike a few and at least level the scores, if not win the match for them. The batsman heaved the ball, missed it completely, and the batsman running to the danger end on the wicketkeeper side wasn't able to execute the run successfully, and the ninth wicket fell for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur. The players of DAV College Jalandhar all charged up as they have a victory in sight for them in the grand finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. Everyone waits as Harit Sachar prepares to ball the second delivery of the all-important 20th over of the grand finals of Red Bull India Campus Cricket 2020 edition. The batsmen wait. Tensions on the rise. Four fielders on the onside, four on the off, and the batsman swings hard. The ball is high in the air. A fielder is coming under it and stops it right in time before it crosses over for a 4. And just a single coming in for the batters of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as they continue to fight on, denying every chance of a win to DAV College Jalandhar, who have a victory in the grand finals of Red Bull Campus Cricket India Finals 2020 well in sight. They batted well after having a shaky start and have now managed to successfully bring down the match to the last over and have a potential win in sight. The third delivery of the 20th over comes in. The batsman swings hard, swings it towards the offside. The fielder collects it effectively and only a single is scored. With 14 runs needed of 3 deliveries, only a miracle can save the run chase of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as their score stands at 107 runs for the loss of 9 wickets and with 19.3 overs already being bowled. The fourth ball comes in. The batsman swings hard, swings it on the onside, and the ball races away to the fence for a 4. The hopes of SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur are still alive and very much going. They now need 10 runs of 2 deliveries with 1 wicket in their hand, which means a definite boundary is must on this very delivery. If Harit Sachar is able to successfully stop a boundary from being scored in this match, the match will be sealed unless he bowls an illegal delivery and throws away what could be a potential win for them. The fifth delivery comes in. The batsman swings hard, swings it towards the long on fielder who comes in, and the fate is sealed for the most part for SS Jain Subodh College Jaipur as the celebrations begin in the camp of DAV College Jalandhar, who are about to be crowned the champions of the grand finals of Red Bull India Campus Cricket 2020. Harit Sachar, their hero with the ball in the 20th over, is all set to bowl the final delivery, after which his team will be crowned the champions of grand finals of the Red Bull Campus Cricket India 2020. They fought hard through the league stages, through the city qualifiers, and made it into the finals just to be crowned the champions. They played like one, and they'll now be earning their title too. The final delivery comes in. The batsman swings hard, tries hard, but misses the ball, and it is a win For DAV College Jalandhar, the celebrations begin as the players storm the field from the dugout and the dances have started. All smiles for them in the end. And a brilliant effort from them throughout the stages, and all the players culminate together to celebrate a brilliant win for them in the grand finals of Red Bull India Campus Cricket 2020. They remained undefeated throughout the tournament, through the league stages, and continued their winning streak in this match too, and will be lifting the trophy with their names on it, and will be crowned the champions of the grand finals of Red Bull India Campus Cricket 2020. Look at the celebrations. They don't seem to stop as the team continues to huddle in for a celebratory dance, and they much deserve it. They very, very well deserve it. They've played well as a team, stuck together throughout the start, earlier in the year, through the city stages, then moved on to the zonals, won there, conquered every fear that they had, recovered from past all the obstacles coming their way, and moved to the finals and pulled off an amazing win, playing against an equally potent team, SS Jain Subodh College from Jaipur. The celebrations do not seem to stop for them as they continue to cheer for their mates who have deservedly performed really well and have earned them a title of the champions of the grand finals of Red Bull India Campus Cricket 2020. They have managed to pull off a great win, and the celebrations go on with the presentation. Bhangras have broken in. Look at them. All are dancing on the Bhangras to the songs being played loudly in the stadium. Celebrations are on for them, and they are waiting to be given their trophies eagerly as all the team breaks into a dance, and the match and the music continues to be played loudly with the players dancing to the beats, not stopping even for a second. Hugs are coming in, and they are celebrating a much deserved win. The cameras are out, the players are clicking selfies, everyone is in happy mood, even the support staff of the team. Everyone is delighted that their team managed to pull off a really difficult task against an equally important opponent, SS Jain Subodh College for Jaipur, who had a hard luck today and weren't able to win this match. Jaipur were also an equally potent team who had also remained undefeated throughout the league stages of the national finals and had made it past the semis, pulling off a crucial run chase for them was Sachin Kakodia. But in this game, they fell short of the target of 121 runs set by the team from Jalandhar, and now they are on the losing side. Kudos to them for a brilliant effort throughout the tournament, fight city stages and progressing into the zonals, and then going on to play the finals only to win the second place. The music is on as the players congratulate each other and break into celebrations. Handshakes are coming in, and it was a very well deserved win for the team from Jalandhar as they managed to clinch the match by a margin of 9 runs. Everyone from Pitch Vision and Cricket Tracker, thank you for tuning in into this live coverage of this match. It is me, Sadhvik Pandey, signing off. Have a great day ahead as we bring you the post-match presentations of this game. Thank you. wishes to all the winners.